if people would have stayed quiet, hey, Esau probably would have never even touched on it. Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate you. This is Isaiah 36, Salakia 32, verse 6. It says, "For the vile person will speak villainly, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy."
Damn.
I know, right? Like, goddamn. That's straight to the point. And that's Esau to the T, man.
Yeah.
Like, y'all going into, they practice hypocrisy. Like, how the fuck you got an EPA telling you it's safe to drink poisonous water? You know, Biden said the same shit. Hey, it's okay to drink.
Right.
You know, like, it's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
This is the world we live in.
Yeah, so someone made a meme about the freaking air, talking about the air during COVID, during 2020, like you can't breathe because of, you know, COVID, and then they showed the air of Ohio and basically said you can't breathe it or something like that. Yep. Basically, like, it's just ridiculous. You know, it's clearly poisoning people, but they're basically saying it's safe. But in the area, which is clearly fine to breathe during like 2020, 2021, acting like it was deadly air, you know?
God.
Yeah,
that's Esau
gotta watch out for those droplets.
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it says he would speak villainy.
Yep.
So anything that's really detriment, you know, to your life, he's gonna speak it. And he's also gonna make it look good.
Woo! And for the word villainly, it's Nabala. It says senselessness, folly, disgraceful, folly, immorality, profane actions, disgrace.
Yeah, so anything that's on that list, foolishness, you know, wickedness, anything that's perverse, he's gonna speak it onto you, you know?
Yep.
Because what is Esau? Esau, so-called white man, he's literally the physical counterpart of Satan. So it's not surprising that, you know, he's gonna do that. Right?
And Elder Apostle Orion Lab did a video last night, a quick 18-minute stream on that movie White Noise, which basically was predictive programming for the event that happened in East Palestine, Ohio, where basically in that movie they show you the train derailment and the town becoming toxic, right? And the Elder Apostle was going into how incidences like that are going to happen more regularly, more frequently, which we know because what are they trying to do? They're trying to control everything. So you contaminate the people's resources, now they're dependent on what resources they can get from the government. But you can only get those resources from the government if you are approved for them.
Yep.
And y'all already mentioned what the approval process is going to be. You're going to need that C-hit. The Revelation 13, 15. Y'all, 16, y'all went into, you know, certain jakes. They're staying ignorant on that subject, which is going to cause them to err. They're going to take it because they're going to only think that that way is the best or only way.
Yeah, they're going to be overtaken.
They're going to be overtaken.
They're not going to be prepared for that. Yeah, and going to the same point, you know, them doing that, they could say, oh, you know, so that's just one of the reasons why Esau was so quick to report on that.
Right.
Because, you know, in that area, you know, more sickness can come, more death. Oh, so, you know, this new sickness, right. You know, 19 or whatever.
And remember, at first, that area was denied benefits from the government. So they were basically letting it play its course.
Yeah, and then what? Biden said that he wasn't going to help.
Yep, exactly.
While he's, you know, helping Ukraine and these other countries.
Sending them billions of dollars.
Yeah, billions help, you know, provisions. For brother can give me Proverbs, wait, there's still more on that, right?
Yeah. Shoot, you gonna read a verse down too, right? Yeah.
It says, Isaiah 32 and 6, it says, for the vile person, which is no violent man, what was that, Job 30?
Yeah.
He's violent in the earth, that's Esau, it's talking about Esau, specifically Esau. For Esau would speak villainly, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. God damn. That's what
yeah,
he's not doing now.
We're literally seeing that, man.
Literally.
We're literally seeing that. And I believe that part where the train derailment happened, it's a lot of Jake, right? It's a lot of Jake.
Well, I was
Esau. I see Esau.
I seen some
Esau
Jakes.
was
I seen some.
Oh,
Well,
that's
they were
Esau.
holding like a city hall meeting about their concerns, and I seen Jakes up in there. At least seen one Jake speaking out.
Yeah, well, majority of them Edomites, they got resources. They affected by it.
Right. Yeah.
They really affected by it because they're going through them curses. Man.
Yep.
They finding out that they the damn devil.
Right.
Even though they already knew that.
Right.
They
Well,
finding out even more.
Slakia, that's an example of although the wicked, although hand join hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
Yep.
Right. That's just the form of that. Because ultimately, it's going to be the missiles. But yeah.
It says the instruments also
Also.
of the cruel are evil, and he deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor
Right.
with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right.
Yeah, so in many ways, Esau tries to come down on our people, man. Using the media. Media means medium, So, but Esau uses his media, to paint a lie in the eyes of our people. So, they'll be willing to follow after that lie, and it's obviously something that's not good. But Esau makes it look good.
Yep.
So that they actually follow it.
Come.
You literally had last year, maybe a year and a half ago, the President Biden, he was saying, okay, we need the Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos, to take this charade. They're high risk more than anybody. So there you have it.
Yep. We're gonna end it off on this precept, brothers.
No, that was it.
Okay. Yeah, so the idea, okay, or the takeaway from that is you got to be mindful of what's going on, man.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes and your mind on prophecy because things are going to accelerate and become increasingly worse, all right? But while they do, our faith and our hope is still to be on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? Just trusting in the Lord, remaining integral, right?
If a brother real quick can give me Proverbs 1 where it speaks about simplicity, or how long you simple ones. Oh, you had it? All right. This just keep going down.
1 and 20, 1 and 20, 20, 21, 21 and 22 somewhere around there.
Yeah, 22. Or you start 20.
Proverbs chapter 1 verse 20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Yeah, where's wisdom crying out right now? Wisdom's crying out right here. The prophets are speaking the wisdom that the Lord, gave unto them, out unto all you Israelites. This is where the wisdom is crying out.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
Yeah, chief place of concourse. Because a lot of brothers, they be going deep, within the city. For example, Market Street, literally the chief place of concourse. The place where everybody's at. So, they can hear. Yes.
In the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. And fools hate knowledge?
Yeah, and that's literally the Lord asking, man. How long are you Jakes? The Jakes who haven't, repented yet, who haven't actually, came back onto the truth. How long are you going to be caught up, in your simpleness, in your foolishness, that's within this world,
2/3 until the missiles come.
Yeah. Cause hey, you got a lot. How many Jakes, actually come here, to actually hear what we're saying. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, the whole city, knows about the Hebrew Israelites. The whole world knows about the Hebrew Israelites. But what? It's 1 million people in the city of Philadelphia, but you only got 15 brothers here.
Now, that word simple means to be wide, meaning to be accepting of many beliefs. That's why the scriptures talk about the simple believeth every word, right? Right, and are punished. When you're simple, you believe what you're told. You believe what the media says. You believe what the oppressor says. You believe what a wicked so-called fellow brother tells you, right? Like these guys that aren't teaching about the sea hit, you're going to believe them. Like that's why the elder apostles call them basically zombies. Just blind leaders of the blind. So, you know, we're not simple, right? We're careful. We're prudent. We look as well into our goings.
Yep.
Right? We're in the opposite spirit. You know, we're not subject to many interpretations or many beliefs. No, it's one truth.
Yeah.
Okay, the 100% truth, one truth.
Yeah, and then it says, how long shall you scorners delight in scorning? Because you got a lot of jakes who take that they delight, you know, scorning the prophets. You know, they be going on the comment boards, you know, talking shit.
Right.
You know, just basically saying whatever. Because, hey, at the end of the day, a lot of Jake thinks that, you know, this truth is just a joke. You know, you got Jake's making videos, you know, mocking us, blah, blah, blah.
That was it on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, hey, at the end of the day, the Most High gonna have the last laugh.
God.
Okay? The Most High gonna have the last laugh. He's gonna laugh when your calamity comes and all the judgment is pronounced upon you, and you're gonna have to just deal with it. You know? So, hey, we hope you're edified. We want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto
Yahweh,
double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the hopeful elect. Bible ball. Shalom. All right, brother.